You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. Today is very important actually because finally we have very important signals. Actually this live stream is going to be very relevant for all, actually for this month and actually this year, I will say. Why? Because finally Bitcoin is correcting and we can see finally all bear divergences I was talking about for months. For months. Right now, and now you can see Bitcoin is dropping. But now because I want to explain this. Okay, not because I see this bear divergence I will say Bitcoin is gonna crash to zero. Of course not. Remember, this technical analysis on weekly chart, especially weekly chart, is for 3 months. For 3 months. That means if you are thinking to sell right now Bitcoin right now. Well, I mean, it depends, right? If you bought at $30,000, maybe this is the area for taking profits. Yes, of course. Yes, yeah. But remember, the trend is your friend, and the trend is to the upside in weekly chart. So I will say the next drop of Bitcoin, 45, I don't know exactly the price, we're gonna see, is a buy. It's a buy in the long term, in the next 3-4 months. So if you are investor, actually this is the best moment and you must be happy right now because finally all the market, all the cryptocurrencies, finally we will see the massive massive correction in the market. In my personal trading, I was in short at 66, 65, 600 around here, and I closed at 59, actually the same level right now here. I close here. For the reason for that is, well, I want to explain why I closed my short position because, hey, someone asked me, if you know Bitcoin maybe is the top here, why you close here? Well, it's because I will not keep my short position for 3-4 months to make profits, right? Of course not. I will, as a trader, I will always take profits in relevant areas. I am expecting Bitcoin will bounce. So in this case, as I said, weekly chart is very clear. We have range or falling on Bitcoin with bear divergences here, and also OBB is super bearish. Actually, technically, is very bad. So the lowest point for Bitcoin in the next 3-4 months, I'm expecting right now is around 47,000. Well, the ME55. I don't know. Maybe in the next 3-4 months, it's gonna be around $48,000. I will be bullish, of course, in the long term. Now, altcoins, they will crash. But the crash is not gonna be just a small correction. Most lower, then they will crash maybe 50-60%, I would say. Why? Because I will say if Bitcoin comes here and 43 in this level right now, I mean in the MA55, if Bitcoin breaks this level, we are gonna be officially in a weekly bear market. Weekly bear market. Right now, if I move to the 1-day chart and you are thinking we are going to zero or Bitcoin in this case, because now many people, they are very scared about this price. If you are thinking to sell here Bitcoin, of course you are totally wrong. I mean, in my personal opinion, okay? In my personal opinion, of course you have your own system, your own strategy. Well, I respect, right? But in my system, of course not. Why? Okay, we were talking about these bear divergences here, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. The short position, if you wanted to take a short position, was here or here. Yeah, in my case, I took my short position here, right? So why you want to short right now here? Why? Because now you are thinking or you are listening to the YouTuber like, oh, okay, the YouTuber said now we are going to zero. Of course not. We are traders in this channel. So I know weekly chart is a range of falling. Yes, but that doesn't mean Bitcoin is gonna crash right now, today, to $48,000. No, it's gonna do it maybe, yes, but it's gonna take time. As a trader, always I am telling you, okay, we are gonna respect the system, and the system is telling me is every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55 is to what? Keep bouncing. MA55 to keep bouncing. When the MA55 is broken, okay, we can start thinking about changing the, we can start thinking about maybe taking short positions, something like that. But maybe why? Because I want to see this first. I want to see this. I am looking for a bounce right now here. The reason for this is because now for classic technical traders, something is broken here. $60,000 is broken right now. The problem here is, I said, $60,000 is a key level. Yes, in weekly chart. I mean, if this week Bitcoin close below $60,000, yes, we have reversal, confirmation of the reversal in weekly chart, and yes, we can start thinking like, okay, Bitcoin is going in the next 3-4 months to $47,000, even lower maybe. But today is not the last day of the week, right? We need to wait for the confirmation. Okay, so in that moment, in this time, this period, I am expecting something like this. A bounce here, because all the low shorts are here. Yeah, because Bitcoin finally is going to zero, it's gonna break. And here is the last opportunity, I will say, in my personal opinion, following my experience as a trader, is gonna be the last moment to sell Bitcoin. Why? Because let me show you in 4 hours what is happening right now. Now the market, you watch, for example, YouTube, Twitter, all the social media, they are very sensitive, right? They are very emotional. But as I said, here we are following a system. We are not following news. We are not following these kind of things, okay? Because for me, in my personal opinion, it's just noise. Here, why? Sorry. As you can see here, we have the volume here, right? So classic technical analysis is telling me, they are saying, okay, something happened here, something is broken, like $60,000 is broken right now. Okay, short position. We are gonna see the shorts, and well, we are going to zero, right? No, the market makers, they know this. Okay, so what they are gonna do this, okay, if you didn't take short positions here or here is the worst area to take a short position. You will wait for this long position, this bounce, yeah, this bounce, and here two things gonna happen. The classic technical analysis traders, they will say, it's a fake out. It's a fake out. Yeah, it's a fake out. Let's buy again because to the moon this time, right? No. Actually, no. Why? Because we know in our system we have falling range or falling in weekly chart. So that means potentially we will see, sorry, how can I say this? A bear trap in progress right now. Yeah. And here, this area here, in this area is gonna be my next short position. In the next bounce of Bitcoin, I'm gonna take a short position here. Why? Because I am expecting Bitcoin finally breaking down the trend. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen right now here. Why? Because the monitor is telling me, this monitor is around 80-90%. 80-90% in 4 hours. So there is a very high probability we will see Bitcoin just in sideways here, holding the lowest point in daily chart, respecting the 1 day time frame, bounce here. Yeah, and here we will see finally the buy signal here supporting this. And what is going to happen? Well, after that we will see finally the MA55 broken in 1 day chart, but not yet. And one of the reasons I am telling you this is because of this. I cannot break the rules on my system. Every time when I see this, let me show you here. I'm going to inverse the scale. Okay. Yeah, this is 1 day chart. Okay, every time when it's bouncing to keep falling, bouncing to keep falling, bouncing to keep falling. You see, it's easy to see, right? Okay, when we are, this is inverse chart, right? When we see here, we can do the same thing in 1 day chart here. And here, well, sometimes it's not exact, of course, this is not exact sometimes, but now you got idea, right? So as long Bitcoin is holding, the closer is above MA55, I cannot say that the trend is broken in 1-day chart. I want to see something like this, massive red candle here, and this bounce. Yes, I will just close my long positions, everything. Why? Because this is gonna be the confirmation of downtrend of Bitcoin. But as I said to you, for now, even the weekly chart is showing the sell signal and this bearish confirmation or bear divergences. It's not gonna happen today. It's not going to happen today. It's gonna happen in the. It's a process. It's a process of months. Okay. So now, this is the time like we are thinking. Okay, in my case, okay, I am in long position right now, from $60,000 and all this area. Yeah, all this area I am in long position right now. Yeah, I am speculating to something like this and here. Okay, as I said before, why is because I am using, based on my experience, always I see the same thing. Now let's talk about weekly chart. What is going to happen right now here? In weekly chart, the technical analysis was working very good. Actually, I'm very proud about it. I showed the top, technically the top of this move, 65,600, almost the top. Now, pay attention of this and pay attention here. Okay. Every time when Bitcoin has this sell signal in weekly chart, it takes maybe 1 month or 2 to see finally a big drop. We are here. Sorry. We are here right now. We are here. Okay. We are here right now. Pay attention of this. Maybe this week and next week is gonna be, of course, we are gonna see maybe 2 or 3 candles to the downside. Maybe $50,000, 55, around there. Who knows? And from there you will see a big bounce. And this big bounce is the classic bull trap. So in the macro time frames, I am expecting maybe other bounce, maybe in December, something like that. And people will start talking about, 200K or to the moon and these kind of things. And from there, we will see this massive drop. Yeah. So this is part of the game. You must understand, like, that's why I follow a system, because if I just follow my emotions, okay, let's sell everything right now. Of course, if you saw this, of course, I cash out all my altcoins 2 weeks ago, last week actually. In my private channel, I said this. I shared this to the members. Like here, in this week here we were cashing out technically, because we were expecting this, right? So now, maybe you are thinking, okay, no, but look at this. This is very ugly, right? Bitcoin is gonna crash maybe more. Maybe yes, maybe you're right. But I can do something, and I will show you something here. If I do this, for example, here. Wait one moment. Around, yeah, here. You see? People are emotional and they are just calling Bitcoin is gonna crash like this, very hard. And you will never buy here. Why? Because your emotions will not tell you, like, oh, no, you cannot buy here because you don't want to see red candles. But you will buy here when you see green candles and Bitcoin testing the area of demand. You will start buying here, right? Because now it is to the moon, because the YouTubers are like that. YouTubers always like, oh, you see, it's a fake out. Let's buy again. Just buy. So, as a traders, we always think in different way, okay? After a big correction of Bitcoin right now, well, quite big, quite interesting correction. Yeah, for example, this, you see? The bounce, this bounce is the bounce I am telling you right now. I am expecting something like this right now. Yeah, this bounce. You see? So, the idea is as long 1 day chart is holding, the MA55 is holding here, and maybe just a little bit sideways here. I am bullish, well, not in short term bullish, yes, and I am expecting another test to maybe $63,000 around there, and there is gonna be the short I am looking for right now. And actually, this is gonna be the real move when you will see Bitcoin finally crashing like this, like this, or even worse, like this. Yeah, but not now. Okay, so now, okay, I finished my technical analysis for Bitcoin. It's simple. Even you see this ugly. As I said, I will keep my long positions here. Okay, when I'm going to show, if I will take a loss. It's simple. If I see this area, let me show you here. Long position. Sorry. My long position is around 59,300 to 400, around there, around here. Yeah. If I see something like this, $57,000, maybe I will consider to take close my short position. Why? My long. Why? Because officially Bitcoin will just break, bounce here, and confirm the downtrend to keep falling. Remember, we cannot win all time, right? We cannot win all time. That's why risk management is the most. Also, I am a financial advisor. I am not telling you to take a short position. In this live stream, I will never say something like that. Okay, just I'm telling you what I'm doing right now. So now Bitcoin is at $58,600. I am down for $1,000, just 1,000. So it's nothing. I will just wait. And why? Look at this. 1 hour. Remember OBB? OBB is very interesting with OBB in 1 hour. Look at this. This massive sell-off here, and look at this. Is very small sell pressure right now here. And look at this. OBB is very interesting here because even 1 hour, remember the timing for OBB in 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour is totally different. It's not like normal indicators. This is bull divergences forming in 1 hour. It's gonna take maybe 24 hours, 48 hours. So in the next buy here, we have a massive, well, not massive, but we have at least for a bounce in this area. This area, all this area is gonna be a bounce for me to maybe start looking for maybe 63, 62, between 62 and $63,000. I will start looking for. As I said before, I will just close my long position if I see this area broken around $56,000, $57,000. I will take my loss if that happen. Of course, if that happen is because Bitcoin is finally Bitcoin confirmed the 1 day time frame downtrend. Okay, now we know this. Yes. Now let's talk about the macro time frames. Okay, I talk about weekly chart. Yeah, we know this is not good. Yes, this is not good. Yeah, and let's talk about other time frames. Monthly. We're in 2 weeks. We're gonna see the close of the monthly. Monthly even can come here to $47,000. Remember, weekly chart is there. And monthly can come here and it's still bullish. Okay, if you want to be bearish in weekly chart, you must see Bitcoin breaking $47,000, 43 around there, 40, between $45,000 to $43,000. If you see this breaking down in monthly chart, I mean, you can imagine something like this. If this month, for example, the candle close like this. Let me change the color because I want to be more clear. Like this. Yes, we are gonna be bearish. Why? Because we are start looking for lower prices to maybe $23,000 around there. First level is $33,000. Yep. But as you can see here, the candle is still in progress. Yeah. We don't know how it's gonna close this. Yeah. So the most important thing here is the 3-month chart in January 1st. If you don't see Bitcoin closing about $60,000, 67, 60, no, sorry, 50, between $60,000 to $57,000 close in January 2022, Bitcoin closing above here, as you can see here, yeah, $59,000 around here, this area. Yeah, we can start talking about monthly, or actually a very nasty bear market for the next maybe 1 year, 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. But as I said, this kind of corrections is, as investors, is a very nice opportunity to start thinking what we are gonna do in the long term. Yeah. So in the short term, as I said, I am very clear. I am speculating here a bounce in 4-hour chart. Yeah, the next 48 hours maximum. I'm speculating something like this, and from there we will see. Okay. So of course, if you are thinking to take this kind of trades, please use risk management. Okay. Now in this live stream, we are not going to talk about altcoins. Please don't ask me about altcoins. Why? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Technical analysis for altcoins, because we know Bitcoin is falling. So that means all the good setups you can find in altcoins, they will be destroyed. Yeah, they will be destroyed. Even using bullish divergences in 4-hour, 1-day chart, blah 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 blah. All of them, they will be destroyed. Why? Because Bitcoin is in this, actually it's dropping. Now let's talk about something else. The total market cap excluding Bitcoin for altcoins. What is happening right now? In 1-day chart, as you can see here, 1-day chart is testing the MA55 in 1-day chart. Yeah. So pay attention of this. If Bitcoin close actually is breaking down very hard here, the next bounce here, you wanna see Bitcoin closing above them, actually closing about $63,000-$64,000. Yeah, I mean like a real fake out, and maybe we will start thinking to buy again altcoins. But based on this, as you can see here, this is the lowest point of altcoins. If altcoins they break this level, I mean MA55 here, they will just crash more to maybe this level. Let's talk about the weekly chart here. The weekly chart here, we have the same setup, I guess. We have a sell signal. Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yeah, of course. We have sell signal in weekly chart. So I don't know if you are holding altcoins, but if you are holding altcoins since maybe 6 months ago and you're in profit, congratulations. But well, this is the moment when you start thinking to, well, cash out. If you bought altcoins maybe yesterday, or you are buying the dip, I will strongly suggest, think 10 times to do it. Because weekly chart with this signal, same as Bitcoin, well, altcoins they will just crash, and crash hard, very very hard. Okay, so be careful with altcoins. This is not the moment to buy altcoins. We need to see Bitcoin holding the MA55. If you want to play you are a very brave trader, gambler, or whatever, you can trade the 4-hour bounce for Bitcoin, because I'm speculating the 4-hour, but I am strongly recommend you avoid altcoins right now. Yeah, because if Bitcoin, for example, I am wrong with this, and Bitcoin just break this level here to 0 here, altcoins will drop other 20%, 30% more. Now there are good projects. You are holding good projects, like for example Cardano, Solana, other good projects. No mean like Shiba Inu, this kind of shit. No, good projects. I will say, maybe, as I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's something like, okay, we are gonna buy more, because in the long term we know it's gonna be good. Something else. If you bought Bitcoin at $67,000, $68,000 around here, and you are thinking to sell right now because you don't want to lose more, you are doing a big mistake. Why? Because in the long term, tell me who lost on Bitcoin. The guy who bought in 2017 at $20,000, he had to wait 3 years, but he is making money right now. Yeah, the guy who bought in $14,000 here, he is making money right now. Yeah, and the monthly chart is an uptrend, right? If you bought here as $68,000, maybe not now, maybe not this year, maybe not in 2 years, but in some point you will recover your loss. So I will suggest you bought Bitcoin because someone told you Bitcoin is going to the moon right now, and you are just crying because, oh, now Bitcoin is crashing. I will suggest think twice. Instead of thinking like, oh, okay, I'm losing money, I will invite you to change your mindset and say, oh, okay, other opportunity to buy more. Why? Because monthly is very clear. Monthly is an uptrend. Okay, so this live stream I am trying to share with you, like, please stay away from your emotions and just see the chart and follow the chart, and the chart is telling you something. Weekly chart, yes. Range falling, range are falling, yes. Other opportunity to buy in the long term. As investor, you must be very happy. Altcoins, they will crash, of course, yes. Potentially we can see the top of this year, yes, of course. But as I said, it depends on your time frame. If you want to make money yesterday because you are a gambler, you want to make money like this quickly, of course you will get wrecked. Many of them you will see. For example, many like Shiba Inu, this kind of coins, look at it, what happened with them. Here. This is just distribution pattern, distribution here. So Bitcoin is, be careful with this. Many altcoins, as you can see here. For example, here I close my position, remember, in REN here, right? Why? Because it's below the demand zone here, and as you can see here, it's dropping right now. Many altcoins, they are doing the same thing. So be careful with this. Link was looking great. Actually, remember I said, okay, this area is the area to sell, right? Around here. What happened after that? Now even is breaking the MA55 in 1 day chart. Yeah, doesn't matter it's an uptrend or whatever. All the good setup you will see on altcoins, they will be destroyed if Bitcoin just crash. So, for example, Solana is one of the strongest coins. I saw the very nice chart, but I think it's crashing as well. Look at this. Yes. Now, remember, in weekly chart we will have a strong bounce. After a big crash, we will have a very strong bounce. I will suggest just the projects you know they are good in the long term. Maybe you can start thinking to buy after you see this correction in weekly chart. For example, Solana, Cardano, other coins. Actually, Cardano, I don't think so, but in this case, for example, Solana is very good. This is just a test to the MA55 to what? Keep going to the upside. But we need to wait for a Bitcoin. Bitcoin must show the real direction of the market. Because, for example, if Solana breaks $200, the next level is 150. If Bitcoin crash and enter in a real bear market, Solana, the next area to buy is going to be around 70, and even I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe 40 next year. Maybe you'll say, oh, it's crazy, Solana will never see that. Well, as I said, this live stream is for studying, okay? I am realistic with my technical analysis. Of course, I did many mistakes, so I am just sharing my experience here. In 2017 here, Ethereum reached 1,400, right? And look at this, the price from 1,500 to $80. So if you are thinking Solana is now $200 and it's never gonna reach maybe $20 or $30, well, I think you need to study more. And Ethereum is one of the strongest altcoins, right? So if the Ethereum could crash around 95%, why not Solana or other coins? So please don't be too greedy, and be realistic with your trades. Yeah, that is the only thing I am telling you. Of course, if you're trading weekly chart is well, even Ethereum, of course not. I will never buy in it here. Ethereum has a sell signal right now here. The lowest area to buy Ethereum is going to be around $3,000, $205,000, I will say, maybe in some point. But never mind. As I said, now this live stream is about studying how to handle emotions, how to get ready to this kind of moves. As I said, you didn't short here, and you are thinking to short here, you are doing a very bad mistake. As a trader, I'm telling you this is not the place you want to trade. Always you want to wait for you are bearish, you want to wait for the bounce, and after that, the drop. Yes. Also, keep in mind this, volatility for Bitcoin is expanding. Finally, it's expanding. And you know where is the direction? To the downside, right? So that's why I am speculating Bitcoin will bounce in the short term, and the next drop is going to be the next one, and we will see something like this. Yeah. Of course, I can be wrong. Yes, of course, yes. But this is my speculation. That's why my work is trying to speculate the market, what is going to happen next. You make money in the right side, not in the left side. In the left side, we are experts. We are the best traders in the world, right? Because our systems are perfect, right? Oh my God, you see, buy signal here, and buy signal here, let's buy. But in that moment, you don't know what is going to happen. For example, here, around here, yeah, we don't have the buy signal here right now, right? We don't have buy signal here. This is technically bearish, right? So okay, why we are gonna buy here? That is the point. Why we need to here is the buy signal here. But as I said, with experience, you will have to take these kind of decisions because you make money in the right side, not in the left side. Okay. So now let's talk about the last thing in this about Bitcoin. Is the USD dominance. USD dominance, as I said, I had never seen someone else talking about, or if you know someone else talking about this, I don't know, I have no idea. But it's very interesting, right? For me, since October, I am telling you this is a phase of accumulation. Remember? I told you this phase of accumulation. It's very clear. OBB is telling me that this is accumulation. Right, I am very bullish in USD dominance. We have bullish divergences here. We have bullish divergences here, all this area. And if we see weekly chart, we have buy signal in weekly chart. So what is happening right now? In weekly chart, in the next 2 weeks, this month, we will see the test to MA55. Yeah. So here, I am speculating maybe auto rejection. Who knows? Maybe. And the most concerning thing here is we have the yellow bar. Remember, the yellow bar always is telling me a big move is gonna happen. I don't want to scare you, but the last time when we saw this in the lows here, what happened? The USD dominance just smashed the MA55 in weekly chart, and we see this spike. And you know what is happened? Bitcoin was in $65,000 here, sorry, $56,000, and crashed to 28. Okay, 2 weeks. So this is the first week. The first week we are gonna see the test here, and the second week, remember, the last week of November, potentially we could see something like this. That's why in the short term, I am in long in this short term bounce, but my bias are to the downside because of that. Right now, I know it's a little bit confusing. As I said, in macro time frame, I am expecting downside. Yes, in the short term, I am expecting a bounce. Simple. Okay. So let's talk about now the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance in weekly chart. There is no sell pressure anymore. This is just a pure consolidation phase. Bullish divergences here. I will say in December, January, be ready, because I think if we are facing the, based on other metrics, not just my system, other metrics like Bitcoin dominance, USD, and these kind of things, we are in front of the potential end of the bull market. That's it. Simple. Of course, I am telling you this based on my experience with other bull markets and bear markets, okay? Because my system is telling me it's to the upside, yes, but it is that moment to be very careful in the market, okay? Now, the last part of this live stream, talking about Bitcoin, is I want to explain you a little bit more here, because I received many private messages yesterday. Actually, many people, they were asking me about what they can do, because many people, they got trapped here. They are trapped around $64,000-$65,000. I will say this bounce in 4 hours, yeah, it's gonna be your last chance. It's gonna be your last chance to get out of the market. Doesn't matter, altcoin, Bitcoin, whatever. It's gonna be your last chance. Of course, as I said, I can be wrong. I am a financial advisor, but for me, it's the last chance. Yeah. So thinking about this, like in the long term, I am not bearish. Okay. In the long term, I'm not bearish, and I am looking for this a healthy correction after 1 year of just moon boys. We will see maybe 6 months, 7 months, or 1 year of maybe consolidation or downside, and from what to keep going to the upside. Okay, remember this. As I said, in the long term, I'm bullish. I will be bullish on Bitcoin in monthly chart. Okay, so now let's talk about something else. I want to show you like one of the oldest altcoins. It's the only altcoin I'm going to do a technical analysis, but I want to show you the emotions behind of this. Okay, yeah, here. Cardano. I know people, they bought around here in March 2020. They bought here, and they are too greedy, and they will never sell. Technically speaking, is right. Yeah, they are a massive profit. But the problem with this is, if Cardano Bitcoin is about to break the level, $60,000 this week. If Cardano confirms, maybe no, actually did it. Actually now officially is, for me, is gonna test maybe 1.40. If Bitcoin breaks 60,000 in confirmation, weekly chart confirms this area, I am expecting Cardano is gonna be the first one to enter in an official bear market. Is gonna be the first one. Watch Cardano, because Cardano in all the move of Bitcoin is bearish. Remember, Bitcoin was in $40,000, and from $40,000 went to 68, and just you saw Cardano doing this. And why? Is because of this. The bear divergence is still in progress. Yeah. So something like this I am expecting for Bitcoin in the long term. It's a very good example. Very good example. Here is 65. Now here is 68. And as you can see, this is gonna happen potentially. You can see what is gonna happen with Bitcoin in the long term. We are gonna be in this phase. Finally, in 1 day chart, you can see we have this formation, right? This formation is a classic pattern, like the symmetric triangle here. Yeah. Classic traders, they want to do this, right? But first of all, market makers, they know this, and they will just kill all of the shorts here, and they will push the price to the downside. This move is the move I am talking about right now. This move, yeah, and now it's keep falling, right? This is the real move. So that's why I am expecting for Cardano around 1.30, 1.40. I said that like 2 months ago, because my technical analysis was for 2 months. But the problem here is, if Cardano this week reach maybe this level, and Bitcoin breaks, potentially Cardano is going to be the first asset to enter in a bear market, maybe in December. If that happens, Cardano just will hit maybe $1, and from there is nothing to support this asset. If you are new, if this is your first bull market, and this is going to be your first bear market, I strongly suggest you to keep looking Cardano, because you will see how the people who they may make a lot of money here, they will lose everything in the next 6 or 7 months. Yeah, and this is gonna happen to all the altcoins, all of them. Just some of them, they will show you first this downtrend, and Cardano, after I check many charts, is the first one who is showing me, actually since maybe 3 months ago, the first signs of weakness in weekly chart. Now let's talk about the monthly chart for Cardano. Cardano, as you can see here, in the monthly chart, is very obvious it's gonna test this area, 1.09. If this area breaks, there is nothing to stop Cardano. Nothing, because remember, when you see this kind of long candles, it's because there is no resistance. There is nothing here. There is nothing here. When you see this kind of massive candles, there is nothing here. No resistance, no support, nothing. So $1 is going to be the last hope for all the believers of this asset. If this level breaks all the way down to 1.10, if you see Cardano breaking this level, this level is because officially Bitcoin is in an official weekly bear market. Breaking $48,000, $50,000 around there. Okay, so this is the actually very clear chart. The first chart actually I can see in a very old altcoin is showing me this setup. So yep, that's it actually. That's it. The only thing I can say here. So please, if you have any question about Bitcoin, please let me know. As I said, I'm not going to do technical analysis for altcoins in the short term. If you want me to see maybe weekly chart, I can do it, but not for hour or these kind of things, because I think I don't know how many people they are watching this live stream, but the only thing I can say is they must be careful right now. So I was holding Theta in weekly chart. I want to start with this one. Just weekly chart, I want to check. Theta. I bought Theta 3 weeks ago around $67 around here. I set my stop here on my entry point, and it went to maybe $8 with 40 cents around here. And now with this weekly, I gotta stop it. I didn't lose anything. But I will say, as long Theta is holding $5 with $5 with 75 cents, this is just accumulation. Of course, I will change my bias if I see sell signaling weekly. Let me see. Not yet. Almost there. In the next 2 weeks, you see Theta closing candles below the MA55 here and sell signal here. I will just get out. Get out. And the other coin I was holding for weekly chart, it was Litecoin. Litecoin, let me show you. Litecoin, I entered here in weekly chart when it was around $200. It's gonna reach my entry price. So I cash out just 50%. So the other 50%, if I gotta stop it, I don't care. But look at this. Maybe in the next 2 weeks we will see a sell signal here. Another test. If Litecoin breaks $200, well, $100 is gonna be the next area I will start looking for. Okay. The other coin I was holding, it was iOS here. iOS here, technically speaking, is in uptrend. Yes, it's in consolidation phase, this area. I bought here around $5. Yeah, and last week with this week, with this dump, I got to stop it here. Yeah, so I am not bearish with this. This is just consolidation here. If you are willing to wait maybe 3-4 months, maybe you will see higher prices here. But as I said before, you must watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks more, well, the next area to buy, start looking to buy iOS is $3, $2, $3 around there. So you are holding something and you want me to see your coin in weekly chart, please let me know. Ethereum in weekly chart, of course, clear reversal here. Yeah, this is reversal. The next target is $4,000 for maybe by the end of this week. The real target for Ethereum is gonna be around $3,000, but the real one is gonna be around 2,500. Of course, we are gonna see bounces in this in 1 day chart or maybe time frames. For example, here this is gonna be a bounce here in the short term, maybe 4,500, 400 around here. Let me see 4 hour. 4 hour, yeah, I would say yes. This is just red on very big. Yeah, I am expecting more downside, not for now. Yeah, maybe around here to keep falling. Yeah, same setup as Bitcoin. Okay, guys, I think if you don't have any questions about this, about altcoins or something, I think I finished my technical analysis. for Bitcoin. Just one thing. There is just one coin I want to check. Is AVAX. AVAX is not following Bitcoin. 90% of the altcoins, they are following Bitcoin, right? But there are some exceptions like this one. But I will not be super bullish with AVAX, even with this. Why? Because in maybe the next 2-3 days we are gonna see a sell signal here. So I will say be careful with AVAX. If you are bullish here, be careful with this. Weekly chart is still strong, but after 2 weeks printing below 100 is gonna, we will see a sell signal here, and in the long term, if Bitcoin crash more, well, $70. Okay, so as I said, the moment for investors, well, you must be very happy, because you were looking for a long time to buy Bitcoin, well, you will have the opportunity in the incoming months. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching.